No.
Holy What's going on YouTube and what up to the Dragon Squad? I'm Ember the Blaze.
I'm Glacier the Iceborn.
And we're Reaction Dragons. If you like the vibe, like and subscribe.
It doesn't cost a dime and helps us go full time.
Do it! Do it! Do it. Do it.
Thanks so much for the support, guys. Now what's on the menu for today, Glacier?
We're back at you with another dark episode. We're almost at the end. It's season 3, episode 7, Between the Time.
Between the Time. And yeah, last episode, like I said, we've been brain fucked many a time on the show, but that one did me in real good. Like once we realized that there's 3 Marthas, like 3 young Marthas, obviously there's, I mean, if you calculate, there's probably like fucking 5 or 6 Marthas if you total them all together, but
like
3 young
nine
Marthas.
Marthas. If you count 3 young Marthas, there's 3 middle Marthas, and there's 3 old Marthas.
Yeah, I'll just assume there's 3 of all of them, which hopefully that confirms, that gives some meat to the theory that there could be a third world, this Power of 3 shit. So,
yeah.
I mean, the main thing is, like, one thing we didn't touch on in the last episode is there's a scene where middle-aged Martha goes back to 1888 and leaves the note that Stranger Jonas just burned, the one that was from Martha, leaves the note again and the pocket watch. So the question is, does that note say something different than the one that Jonas read, or is it the same one? I just don't see like the end game if like he destroys the letter and then she puts it there. Like he's already read the letter, so it's not like you're giving it to another version of Jonas.
Unless Noah's the one that's picking up that letter, young Noah.
Yeah, unless it's just a meeting point. Like, okay, Noah, come meet me in 1888. Take this, but I feel like she could have just met up with Noah directly. So I don't know. But she gives him the pocket watch too, so it's just like shit.
Yep.
So Stranger Jonas have some kind of connection to Charlotte, because we know obviously that pocket watch is obviously like an heirloom to the townhouse family.
Yeah, because we see like the old townhouse.
Yeah, I still want to find out like the connection there, like which Charlotte is there that is married to the first townhouse that I thought was the original origin, even though we know the origin is Jonas and Martha's baby.
Yep.
But so we have that as far as like what went on with the Marthas. So essentially, we know there's some kind of split between the Marthas. One ends up becoming Eva, and the other one is the one that ends up going back for Jonas in the old world and saving him, and then sending him to her naive self, and then that whole fucking loop that's there.
And then gets sucked up by Adam.
Yeah, so that particular one, as far as Adam's Martha, is she actually dead? Because we know Adam was trying to kill her pretty much to destroy everything, pretty much put her like literally at the apex of both apocalypses. So I want to see the aftermath of that. That just created like a nothingness, like a limbo or some shit.
And what does Adam do then? Because Adam seems to be like always confident, ahead of the game, knows what he wants to do. If that was his goal, knowing that okay, if I do this, Martha dies, this kills both worlds, or it's whatever. Like he says, it creates nothingness. And he realizes it doesn't do that. What does he do at that point?
Yeah, because that's pretty much he's putting all his eggs in that basket. He's hoping like, well, if this works, then I'll be dead too. And everybody dies, and it'll just be nothingness. So if it doesn't work, and he creates some other crazy shit, yeah, what does Adam do there? And I still kind of want to see the transition from Stranger Jonas to Adam. I feel like it's crucial. I want to know how he gets the scars.
And I want to see this Adam's in the timeline. I want to see Adam's transition to death. Because obviously he had to die at a certain point because him and Martha's kid got to a point where he's old as fuck.
Yeah, and if this doesn't kill him, something else has to kill him. So there's that, and then also I still want to know who HG Townhouse's real granddaughter is. So yeah, I still think that maybe that Scarface girl, or we got her name last episode, Silja. So I still want to know that. And then as far as like the babies, the Hannah's babies in both worlds, because we know that New World Egon saves New World Hannah from the apocalypse, probably because of the baby, and he was given permission, or he was given instructions to protect his family tree. So I'm thinking that her baby, by some way, shape, or form, ends up being one of Egon's parents. But then also we have Old World Hannah, who has Egon's baby, and I feel like both those Hannah babies are really important. And I don't know, we're kind of talking off screen, and it's like it could be a possibility that maybe each of the Hannah's babies, maybe they get together and they end up being somebody's parents.
That'd be fucking crazy. Like they both get together and they're technically blood related, but because they're from different worlds, they don't put it together that they came from the same mom, and then they make Egon.
Or it could be one gives birth to Agnes, one gives birth to Noah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Half brother, half sister. That's why they look a little different, like blonde hair, dark hair.
This is true. I feel like they gave so much significance to Martha and Jonas being like the anomaly, the only ones that are able to be from 2 different worlds and come together and have a baby. So I don't know if they're just keeping it like that's the only time that's ever going to happen. But I feel like those Hannah babies are definitely significant. But yeah, other than that, I mean, we had 2 episodes. Our brains are already fucked, so I kind of just want to dive right in and just see how this all plays out. Glacier, ready?
I'm ready.
All right, guys. And as usual, just take a couple seconds, hit the like button down below. The impressions do lead to more views. And as usual, guys, if you guys want to go ahead and check an early full-length watch along for the series finale, end of season 3, end of the show, it's on our Patreon. So I appreciate you guys. Shout out to all our patrons. We love you guys. And with that being said, let's fucking go.
What is reality? Or do
What's
several...
the realities?
You guys have 3 worlds?
A cat is locked inside a steel chamber with a tiny amount of a radioactive substance. A Geiger counter integrates inside the steel chamber. The Geiger counter triggers the relay, which smashes the vial. However, due to...
Who are you? Are you townhouse?
Yep, looks like that.
And alive exist here in the microcosm
shit.
that identifies.
The way he was dressed, it kind of looked like the same time period maybe when when his son died in the accident.
Yeah.
Simultaneity of life and death also
Oh, because she's the cat in this analogy.
Yeah.
Same thing, I guess.
directions. And as with this cat, induce a state of death and life
Oh, we're
simultaneously,
gonna see her split.
side by side.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So this is where... Was that Bartosz?
You can't go in there.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of what we predicted, but not really.
What are you doing here?
Adam and the others, they lied to you. He's not on your...
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And that's the one that becomes Eva.
Yep. I'm assuming because this one's the one that becomes Adam. So, time to go.
It's crazy seeing it from outside, though. See, we thought this split was gonna happen
Yeah, at the...
when Magnus and Francesca
Yeah.
grabbed her.
And that's how she got the scar. So we're wrong there.
But we were right, that was Bartosz.
You were already...
That comes back for her.
Fine.
So crazy. Holy shit.
I'm glad they showed that. At least that answers one of our theories.
Yeah.
It was wrong. Debunks it, but...
Does it, though?
I mean, part of it does. I guess if we were right, like you said, about Bartosz. We were wrong with the scar.
The crazy thing is, like, how many characters have a split? Because that opens up a whole new, like, rabbit hole of shit.
That is true.
See, it was in the 70s.
Oh, yeah, that's him too.
Yep.
Like you said.
So we're completely out of this 33-year
Almost looks
loop
like
now.
Almost looks like an alternator.
This means we're going to probably see Charlotte and Elizabeth.
As humans, we struggle to mortality.
Mark and Sonia.
Merrick
Charlotte.
and Sonia. That's
Oh,
bad.
that's the
Sad.
accident.
Yeah.
Car accident.
Yeah, they're buried right next to the church, too.
Everyone's buried over here.
Yeah.
I mean, nice little red rabbit.
We long in vain. But when time is relative, and nothing to be dead long ago, and to create a new reality in which the dead...
So maybe this episode's called Between Time because it's in between two 33-year time points.
Yep.
Could we succeed there,
Older townhouse.
between time?
Shit. Now they're doing like a different way of changing time
Yeah.
periods now. They're trying to get the tunnel back open.
Is free.
That's cool. He learned sign language.
Yep.
Adam will
This is
keep
why she holds on to that as an adult.
The passageway will open
That's
up.
sad.
Yeah. And this is like a year after Peter dies. Oh, let's go back again. 1890. So, damn, we're getting like all this like in between time. It's awesome.
Yep. Is
So
that-
maybe we'll see Stranger
turn into Adam.
turn to Adam.
'Cause how old is he right here then? 1890.
It was only what 2 years after.
Because how many years was it?
1888. Yeah. So it's 2 years after like Martha went there and
Okay, so he
gave
still
him
looks
the
like
shit.
a regular stranger. So maybe he looks like that shit because he's experimenting with this shit.
Yeah, maybe it's all the experimentations. But he's wearing a suit, so I mean.
Oh, still. He's like, oh, sorry.
Oh shit. Maybe I mean that's one way
Ooh.
to get some scars around here. Damn. So maybe it's an accumulation of those lightning strikes.
Yeah.
Trying to get it to work.
You've been promised. But you want to go back. Ending the apocalypse isn't...
Ooh.
He hasn't reached that character arc yet, I don't think.
This is larger than we are. If the portal works, and when we have found it, we'll destroy it. That
So Adam's trying to say, oh yeah, Adam wanted to destroy the origin, which is Martha.
He's not like there yet. He's just talking about like we gotta destroy the origin.
Yeah. And Adam did want to still take
Adam still wanted that, but he's willing to go like
Yep, all
the
in.
extra extreme. Damn, Bartow's over this shit. 2 years on this shit.
Smash Bartosz.
See, I don't think this version of Jonas is willing to kill any Martha to get it.
No.
I don't think. Once he reaches that point though, eventually, and he's like, you know what, fuck it, Martha's gotta go.
Oh,
Or is it Silja?
yep, Silja.
Or yeah, Silja.
She's back here.
So
Oh yeah,
Silja.
she got sent here, so she's here with Agnes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why she's burying all the radioactive shit.
Sometimes
Oh.
She's supposed to fall in love with him?
Yeah, is this meant to happen?
I am.
Silja, okay. What does this mean?
Bartosz.
Because if we were thinking that's Agnes's mom, does it mean Bartosz is Agnes's father?
Yeah.
That's just a thought.
And that means it's Noah's daddy too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dam's got like a force field.
Nope, can't touch me. No, can't touch me.
Holy shit, it's like a neutron star. I remember like way back we had that theory like that they were gonna have a mission as far as like getting the time machine back to HE Townhouse in different periods.
Yep.
Maybe this is what this is.
Yeah, we're starting to lose hope too.
It's crazy how like iconic these set pieces are.
Yeah.
At this point in time.
That's so fry. Oh.
What are you doing? Oh shit, you got that low? Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll follow my dad's footsteps. God!
Damn, not even a thought about it.
Yeah, didn't even hesitate. He's like, I can't do this anymore. He meant that shit. What the fuck? What does that mean?
Oh shit. Is he...
Cloudy Bear go in there and... Holy shit. Oh, Noah saves him?
Oh shit. He was gone, bro.
Are you following me? You said that the apocalypse saved. So all of them.
Crazy.
Damn, why is he showing so much emotion?
So this is 2 years after that scene with him and Liz.
Yeah, you can't die.
You cannot die.
Like, sorry, you already have a future.
You can't die.
Like the universe will interfere if he tries to kill himself. That's so crazy!
Damn.
Woo!
Oh shit!
Sorry.
Life
Yep.
exists.
Time won't allow it.
Like anything, like something will stop you if you try to kill yourself. That's torture for him.
So that's the same thing when Noah went to go shoot Adam. He goes,
Yeah, it's probably exactly what happened. Sorry.
Oh, interesting. I always think time's on my side.
You must keep your promise.
Shit.
So at this point, Elizabeth and Noah have been digging that shit for 2 years.
Yep. Like reminds me of a Final Destination.
Yeah, like the personified death. Here,
Yeah.
they personified time.
Like, yeah.
Said we're before I'm betrayed.
Damn.
Shit, it's like some Judas.
Damn, he told him
shit.
everything. We'll be friends, and eventually I'm gonna betray your ass.
1904.
Oh shit! So this is before 21.
This is so. This is what,
Oh,
like
it's another.
14 years after that scene we had with Bartosz and Stranger. Oh shit!
Oh.
So they're giving birth.
Yes, that's good.
Oh, we got Bartosz.
Holy fuck!
You're gonna go there, and you're gonna fuck Bartosz.
One more.
So this is 14 more years. 1890.
Oh shit! What do you name your baby? Noah. There we go. Say it.
What will you name?
That's Noah, right?
Yeah, it is Noah. Yeah.
His original name.
Hanno Tauber.
Fate is
Holy shit! What we got
Does
that?
Bartosz know that?
Does he realize?
1974.
Holy shit! Bartosz is Noah's father.
That means he's also Agnes's. They had
Yeah.
another baby.
Man is able to pursue any goal, no matter how.
Damn, he's doing all
unattainable it
this
may
shit.
seem. Over the course,
Damn.
The prototype of the ball.
no
Oh, shit.
resistance,
A larger version of it.
no obstacle
Which is cool because how the computers were super big and how
Yep.
now they're fucking these.
ever made.
Holy shit!
No matter what motivates.
This is all to bring his
our wi-
son back and his granddaughter.
Yeah, you gotta be a fucking welder beyond extreme. That shit looks badass.
This is so crazy. We're getting all these little in between
You're gonna
spots.
get another two
Oh
fucking
yeah,
pages.
for sure.
2040 and it's still that. Oh, that's
Oh,
real.
shit.
No, they still haven't mastered it. It's 2040.
So this is like 17 years
Older
later.
Claudia.
It's so
Yeah,
nuts.
stranger.
They're strangers. Fuck!
Eat me.
They've been working on this for 17 years. They've been stuck here.
We're friends now, Noah. Break the fuck through.
Oh, there it is. Eureka. There it is.
It's like they knew it was gonna happen this day, though. I thought I'd be like,
yeah, like inventing
like,
fire.
yeah, there you go. Like he's like actually really shocked.
Days.
This is what starts his animosity towards her, where he ends up killing her.
She knows. She said that not all that's here should.
Yeah, look, making him think. Come on, think, Jonas. Who the hell is that?
You look kind of pregnant. Oh, it's Elizabeth. She's pregnant with Charlotte.
Already? The pictures, you look younger when they had the...
That is true. It doesn't match up.
Claudia's hiding something from
I
us.
could be wrong.
This is a split.
Maybe this is already, but they already had they look like they had
Yeah, because the picture, remember, we thought that they had the baby like in the 70s or some shit because of the Polaroid.
Yeah.
I've thought. I just can't believe that what she meant by that was that her.
Shit.
By the knot.
But if her future love is this, she can't pull the trigger.
Or yours.
I think she is gonna kill her, and she travels in both worlds.
Oh shit. Well, I guess that
Yeah.
Claudia never had a future, that's why. Damn. Bye-bye New World Claudia.
And now I got your little ball. Now I can go between both worlds. Shit. Because I've seen a world without you, Jonas.
Yep, so she has seen it. We thought she shows her, but no, she takes that shit, kills her ass.
And time will allow it because it was, I guess, supposed to happen.
Yeah, because that New World Claudia didn't have an already established future. She didn't have an older version of herself.
That's why she asked you, did you ever talk to your older self? No?
No? Like, oh, thanks.
Okay, well, that pretty much confirms this. Now, is she going to play like she's her?
I guess that. She's probably going to pretend, because who's going to know the difference?
Eva should know.
Unless Eva sets like a trap question for, like, says something only the other Claudia would know. No, she hasn't finished building the machine yet, right? That's why it's like in pieces.
Yeah.
In 2040. Oh, that's where she gets the blueprint to get the HG townhouse. So it's Eva that had it.
Eva's like, I made this shit. I'm the smart one in this bitch.
Yep. Fucking hell.
Here we go. Keep up.
1910,
Another
alright.
6 years.
Damn.
You have to be strong now, Hana.
Oh, did she die?
Yep, Agnes.
Oh, she died in childbirth with Agnes.
She's still breathing.
Holy shit. Damn, we're right. Fuck!
So you called it when she was hugging her, like, oh, she kind of hugging her like that. Was like, we are kind of like, oh, that's the same parallel with Charlotte and Elizabeth.
Yep.
We just were wrong about the parents. We were wrong. We don't know who the father was.
So essentially, Noah killed his own father. First episode of season 2.
And he knows it's his father.
Yeah.
So how young he is.
Yep.
Kills his dad.
So he knew it.
And Bartosz wasn't gonna fight back as his son. Because I'm just over it.
That's why he was like, oh, it's funny that it should be you that does this. Fuck! It all ties together!
You motherfuckers! Oh, she's still talking about it.
Something has to happen to her eye, too.
Yeah.
This never dies.
She just needs the hope. Like, keep
Look at her
reminding me.
face, fucking it. I mean, I feel so bad for her.
Sorrow.
Oh shit, they're there.
Everything.
They take Charlotte. Remember we said that shit.
Yeah, they take the baby.
They take Charlotte to give her a townhouse.
This is you as a baby.
Shit. Pocket watch.
The passageway.
After you just said all this stuff, look at
This is
her.
gonna fuck her up. After all this hope, my baby's gone. Fuck.
Like, did she roll out?
He probably thinks it's Claudia.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh no.
In reality, it's Adam.
For all these years, I wondered what he meant by that.
Oh shit, that's what he thinks it is.
Why did they betray me? Where's Claudia? Does she have Charlotte?
I mean-
Are you in on it?
It wasn't me that did it, it's Adam. Sorry. Sorry, you can't kill me. Time won't allow it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I wonder if all the time after this he was helping Adam. He was just like biding his time until he had the opportunity to kill Adam, and he never does because he can't.
I'll bring her. That's a promise.
And it's had so much more context than when he has that interaction with Charlotte for the first time knowing.
Oh, I feel so bad for her, Elizabeth. I feel bad for Elizabeth. I feel bad for a lot of people in the
Yeah.
show.
I wouldn't be surprised if she got that eye from like having a stroke from all this stress or something.
You can choose as you want. But your wants are chosen.
That was the opening quote in season 3, I think. Oh shit, back to 86. Holy shit. That doesn't look anything like the chair, so I guess he didn't build the chair.
Yeah, this looks like a fucking bomb.
I'm pretty sure this is the first prototype time machine, though.
Yeah, because some of the, well, I guess this must not be successful. Some of the music kind of reminds me of Stranger Things. This beat.
Yeah, it's been through like all 3 seasons. Oh shit, it's doing something.
Oh, damn. Oh, sorry, you gotta wait.
Is it creating like a star? What the fuck?
1911. So how many more years
Yeah,
is that from 1904?
it's a year after Agnes was born.
So Bartosz.
And then 10 years later, Bartosz gets killed by Hanno. Shit. Is that someone here with a time machine? Or is it Hannah? Oh shit!
Oh.
It's Hannah with her kid. It's Egon's kid.
Oh, shit!
No! What's up? Do we...
Celia!
What the fuck?
Look at Hannah.
Was it one of our guesses? I don't even remember. I think we may have said that. Holy shit.
I'm looking for Jonah.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh shit, he probably already looks like Adam. Yep, he looks like Adam now. Shit, the transformation's
we didn't get to
complete.
see how it happened, but I guess you gotta assume from all the time traveling.
Probably all those lightning strikes. Where did they grow up though? Because she had to go somewhere after 1954 and chill for however old that girl, however old Celia is.
She could have been staying in 54 and then she traveled back somehow.
Show's a masterpiece.
Damn.
Fucking hell, the show's a masterpiece. Holy shit. That's crazy looking at your son like that.
Is he surprised to see his mom?
This is my daughter.
Your sister.
Ooh.
She's her sister.
Look at all the apples. I'm so blown right now.
Does he have to kill his mom?
Or you can see in his eyes are just like cold.
You gonna hug your mom? What are you doing?
Like, sorry, Jonas is dead now, there's only Adam.
Bartosz, get the room ready for them.
What the fuck? Just cold-blooded now.
Oh, he's crying. No, he's crying. There's a tear on his face.
But he's, I mean, because he's like internally crying, but he's making these cold-blooded decisions.
Yeah.
I mean, Adam showed emotion when he killed Martha.
That was the only time. Like,
But still, he's like,
not the first time he killed Martha.
He's not letting his emotions change the trajectory of what he's doing. He's like, no, I'm cold-blooded. I'm going through this shit.
Yeah,
Whether
get in your chamber. You just said the room. That doesn't even look
yeah, the name chamber sounds ominous as fuck. They're going like, oh, put him in the time chamber.
Silja. She's in the wrong place.
Oh shit!
Oh, no.
Yep. Fuck! Killed your own mother!
No.
Holy fuck! This has got to be one of the craziest like villain origin stories I've ever seen.
You just gotta hold her breath because.
Yeah, you can't wake up Celia.
God.
Fuck! Wow. Adam, I don't even call you Jonas anymore. Jonas is dead, like I said. It's only Adam.
It's only Adam. Evil.
Wow. Wow.
Evil as fuck. And I don't like Eva either. And I don't like the Trinity Squad.
Jeez Louise.
R.I.P. Hannah.
Yeah, R.I.P.
She
Hannah.
was a crazy bitch, but she didn't deserve that.
Be killed by your own son? What the fuck?
She didn't deserve to go out like that.
So Adam's probably saying Celia to like somewhere around 2020 when, or no, probably to 2052 when Jonas meets her in the season finale of season 1. Where she's like, welcome to the future.
9 years later. Ooh, it's like 1 year before Bartosz dies, right?
Yep. This is easily one of my favorite episodes of the whole show. This is fucking crazy.
I've traveled far. I'm in need
Yeah,
of
she's like looking at him like, wow, you look really fucking you know?
Holy shit, he's gonna see his younger self. This is the first time he interacts with his younger self? Oh, hey.
Do I look familiar?
I was wondering when you... that I... Right. Claudia.
Oh, he's playing it. He's playing 5D chess, though.
From the get-go.
Are you ready?
It's the first time he names him that.
Yeah.
Holy balls.
Shit.
The apparatus.
Kill your own mom, you piece of
Yep,
shit.
he sent him to town.
He will
Townhouse.
And that Claudia's going back and forth between both worlds, so she's like wise as fuck.
Yep.
walk with it.
No, you
This
won't.
time, you'll get
No,
it.
you won't.
This is pretty much the start of
Rinse and
season 1
repeat.
for him.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, missing pages.
Yeah, like She's about to go to her final destination soon then. See,
Yeah, she's gonna make her rounds before she meets her end with Noah. Here we go, at the very beginning.
Damn, how to just tie it together.
Shit.
Damn.
Full circle. That was our first stop. Fuck! And then he's fucking with the map, tell Jonas.
It's all coming together in this episode.
And this whole time, he died.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ, that show's a masterpiece. Fuck!
Damn.
They are the light.
Team Evo.
Do you remember me? We shot your boyfriend. Or not
By
your
we,
boyfriend.
I mean you.
By you.
By you, I mean me.
We shot your baby daddy.
For our entire life.
Talking about.
We share
Oh,
that
here's
pain.
the scar. God!
Oh!
Well, that explains that.
For what reason, though?
Because
Why?
I must. So I can tell you guys apart.
So you never forget. Choosing Adam.
Oh, choosing Adam is choosing death.
I mean, that's not. She's not wrong, but fuck. And now I'm about to see what really happens.
Fuck, here we go.
Because literally at the split, choosing Adam is choosing death. Still one more episode, so I don't feel like he's successful. Shit. She's sucked into it. What does that mean? And you're still here, Adam, so it didn't work. It's probably that equivalent feeling of him pulling the trigger and nothing happens. Yeah, you're still here. Fuck. I have goosebumps on my
Who's
goosebumps.
coming in? His own kid or Eva?
Oh, hey. How are you alive? How are you alive? That must be Newell, Claudia. She didn't die.
No, she got shot in the fucking head. What are you talking about?
Well, the other one got shot with a shotgun, so there's that. And we saw her dead
I
carcass.
told you, unless there's a split.
Holy balls to the nth degree. Between the time, Glacier, what you think?
One of my favorite episodes. It reminds me of season 2. What episode was it? Was it 6? It was when Jonas went back and kissed Martha. And we find out like why Mikkel killed himself.
Yeah, I think that was episode 6.
It was like
he tried to stop his dad from killing
we
himself.
We see like it's filling some puzzle pieces, and this one filled out a lot of puzzle pieces. And we found out, you know, some theories weren't right, and then some were right.
Yeah, some were pretty spot on.
Some were wrong. Let me go. I can't even talk. This episode got me fucked up. Some are wrong and some are right.
And that's kind of the story of our lives with this show.
Yeah.
We get some wrong, we get some right, but I feel like we got the big one right because I feel like we did predict that Scarface Celia was Hannah's baby and also Agnes and Noah's mom.
I was still surprised because it was.
I was so shocked when it was happening. I don't know why I expected when they were saying, "Oh, what are you gonna name him?" Obviously, she doesn't name him Noah because Adam gives him that name. Yeah. But it makes sense because I believe I said in I think it was like the last episode where I was like, "Oh, if that is Hannah's kid, then that would make sense if she gives birth to Noah and Agnes because she names." Noah's real name is Hando, and that will be a derivative of Hannah, her mom. Yeah, which is exactly how it ended up turning out.
And we were talking about how when they were hugging, when Celia was hugging Agnes, it's similar parallel to Charlotte and Elizabeth.
Yeah. So, but the way that played out, like the craziest shit is like we're getting all the in-between periods in between the 33-year time periods that we've been focusing on.
Yep.
Because we get like 1974, like the whole episode starts with Townhouse doing that whole cat in the box metaphor, like having to do with like multiple realities and shit. And we see that we see that Martha is the cat in that analogy.
Yeah.
And then we also see the split with the Martha split because I was wanting to see like at what point does Martha split into two. So I guess the first question I have is when it shows the side by side with Martha's. One goes in the house, obviously saves Jonas and takes her to the new world. The other one stops and goes with Bartosz and pretty much becomes Eva. Now, when they both are there, do both Marthas hear Bartosz calling out to them?
That's the question. Because then, if not, then it's like me and Amber got confused talking off camera. Like, is it that mean if it's a split Martha, is it split Bartosz? One Bartosz got saved by older Bartosz, gets to chill out with the homies, and then the other one's like, nope, you have to go back and save Martha because she becomes Eva. Right?
I think for like plot sake. Because it'll get way too complex if everybody can just have their split. I feel like in this story, the main ones that should be able to have a split are Martha and Jonas, just for the sake of the story and the complexity. So if I had to guess, I would say that there's one Bartosz in the new world, and what happens is the older version of Bartosz goes back for him and says, oh, your job is to stop Martha from going in the house because she becomes Eva, and Eva's the one that orchestrates all this shit.
She's the only one that would trust you.
So if that's the case, then I feel like that means that Bartosz called out to both Marthas, and one of them either didn't hear him or heard her name called out, but was already gun-ho and saving Jonas, so just didn't stop.
Yep.
And then one did.
Yep.
But it's crazy as fuck because I wrote down all like how all the time periods that we saw are connected. But the crazy thing is going back to how Celia and Bartosz got together and had Agnes and Hanno, and Celia died during childbirth on Agnes. But it's crazy as fuck because the scene we saw in the first episode of season 2 where Noah kills Bartosz, he was getting killed by his own son, and that's why he said that line, oh, it's ironic that it was you.
It's ironic that he sent you to do it.
That he sent you to do it. Because obviously it's ironic because you're my fucking son, which is fucking crazy.
And then that's funny that Noah's working with him too.
Yeah, and the scene where Noah first recruits Bartosz from the phone that he finds buried.
Yep. And then that's
the whole thing is because at that point Noah knows that that's his fucking father.
And then if you watch this whole season, like if you watch this knowing that, when you go back and watch it, like, well, I guess either way you can't really trust Noah. Like I could easily think Noah would char his eyes out because you already killed him when you were a teenager. What's stopping you from killing him when you're dad when he's a kid?
Yeah, I mean, this episode adds so much meat to the scenes that we've already seen. Like, when we re-saw that whole montage of pretty much, like, the character arc of Claudia, of Noah, of Jonas, like, it all just adds so much more weight because you see, like...
all the in-between also, like you said, with you wanted to see of how Stranger became
Adam. So we see Stranger, like, Stranger's age with all the scars because he keeps working on the machine. We see it happen where he gets struck by the lightning and like that lightning storm that's creating the dark matter, and what it does to his arm. Like, oh, that's probably how it happens. So he probably just keeps fucking with it, and it burns his hair off, fucks his face up,
and you're just losing hope. And then if he kills your boo,
it's not my boo, but it still sucks that that's the fate of Hannah, is to go back to what year was it, 1911, which is crazy because that same year Celia dies giving birth to Agnes. And then Celia comes back as a young girl with Hannah, and that probably gives Bartosz hope. Like, Celia, holy shit!
But then of Egon and Hannah, that's
which is a product of Egon and Hannah. So going back to the family tree, so that means that Egon and Hannah had Celia, Celia and Bartosz had Agnes and Hanno,
and then Agnes
doesn't have any kids. Well, Agnes has Tronti.
Agnes
and Scarlet have Tronti.
Yep.
And then Hanno and Elizabeth have Charlotte. And it's crazy because we see the moment that Charlotte and Elizabeth take young Charlotte.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that Noah's going to immediately blame Claudia because he's already sus of Claudia. But he blames Jonas. Jonas like, I didn't do that shit. And then that's what triggers Noah to go back to 1920 and confront Adam. Like, it was you that put out the hit. And Adam's like, it wasn't me. It was Claudia. Yeah. And that's what gives Noah the MO to kill Claudia when he meets her, when he finally confronts her.
The reason he was like that with Adam is because Adam told him, he's like, yeah, we're going to be friends until I betray you. So this is why you're betraying me.
Yeah, because he said that little nugget.
Like, I didn't do shit.
But I think he did that shit because he knew it was going to lead Noah back to Adam.
When it did happen. So he's going to tell you how he's going to betray you. He said he's going to betray you.
And we see the moment where he calls him Noah for the first time. And we also see the moment that Noah meets his younger self for the first time. And they had that long-ass relationship.
Well, that Noah and Jonas scene, we're talking about Noah and Jonas. That scene was crazy when Jonas could hang himself.
Yeah, that whole scene
like,
when
oh my God.
Jonas was like just over it at that point. He's like, it's hopeless. Like when him and Claudia are trying to break that, what I'm just going to call a neutron star at that point, where they're trying to like break through and make it into dark matter. And he's like, we're stuck here. We're fucked. And he goes back to his old house and kills, like doesn't even hesitate. Goes to the same spot where Michael kills himself, hangs himself without hesitation. I'm like, wait, this can't happen. And then sure enough, Noah comes in and saves him. And then he gives Jonas the gun. Like, oh, watch this. Click, click, click. Nothing happens. And then he fires around. He's like, sorry. If time was a person, time is going to stop you from killing yourself. It's impossible because your future already exists.
And I wonder, now I'm thinking about that, I wonder if Adam, if all those scars were through traveling or also...
Like attempted suicide?
Attempted suicide.
I don't know. I feel like...
That, like, oh my God, I'm still around? Fuck!
I feel like that example that Noah gave was probably proof enough. Like, sorry, I can't kill myself, so why try?
Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. I would think that it's more from the experiments than him trying to attempt suicide.
He went dark to go kill your own mom, choke her out.
And then my guess is in that scene, he kills his own mother. Because I feel like at that point, Jonas is dead and it's only Adam.
Yeah, it's Adam at that point.
Because even though he has his eyes are watery, there's nothing going to stop him from his mission at that point. Like when that scene when Stranger Jonas was talking to Bartosz and he was like, I'm going to stop the origin at all costs. I don't feel like at that point he was prepared to do those type of things, like kill his own mother, kill Martha, to make it happen. But once he whatever happened between that scene, that was what, let's track it. That whole scene with him and that was 1890. Because after that scene with Stranger Jonas and Bartosz, that's when Bartosz sees Celia for the first time and then they have a relationship. So yeah, that between 1890 and fucking 1911. When
I think 1904 is when Noah was born, right? 1904.
1904 Noah was born. 1910 is when Agnes was born. And or no. When does Celia die? I thought Celia died in 1911. Was it 1910 that she dies? Maybe it was, because I have here notes. 1910 Agnes is born. And obviously Celia dies in childbirth. So if that's the case, then it's a year later that Celia comes back with Hannah. So it wasn't at the same time. So yeah. So that explains that.
Okay.
So yeah, the whole time between 1890 and 1911, he pretty much transitioned to that point where like, I may not kill my own mother, I may not kill, Martha or do what's necessary, but by 1990 he's like, yeah, Jonas is dead, Adam's here, I'll do whatever the fuck it takes, baby, and I'll kill everybody and everything.
Yep.
At this point, because hope. At that point, he loses hope.
And now it's like, was it all for nothing? Because it looks like it when he looks at his hands and he's still there after Martha gets killed, or we assume that she's dead in that tornado.
I don't think she dies. I think she gets sucked into it. I don't know where the fuck it spits her out at, but I'm sure we're gonna get that in the finale. But I guess that leads me to my next conclusion, because we see this scene when old world Claudia and new world Claudia are confronting each other. I think that was in 2040. And old world Claudia kills new world Claudia, presumably we assume she's dead.
Yeah.
And then takes her time travel machine, goes back to Eva, disguised as New World Claudia, and that's how she gets the map to give the townhouse in 1954, right? Yep. And in that moment, I even said, I thought when she had the gun, I was like, you can't kill New World Claudia because her future still exists. So assuming that there's a New World Old Claudia. But then she pulls the trigger and we see a bullet wound in her head and we presume, New World Claudia's dead. I guess she doesn't have a future. Yep. But at the very end, when we see an older Claudia confront Adam,
yep.
I guess the $1 million question is that older Claudia or is that newer Claudia? Because if it's newer Claudia, that means that we're probably getting a scene where newer old Claudia, as her younger self, is laying there with a bullet wound in her head, and she like comes to like, I didn't die. Oh shit! And then she ages out, and that's the one that we see confront.
She knew she was gonna get shot, and she had to play it off. Or it's original Claudia, and she did. She's gonna do whatever she's gonna do with Adam right now. That we'll hopefully see in the season finale, and then she goes and gets killed.
Yeah, she does that first, and then she goes and makes all those pit stops with her younger self, with Townhouse, with Noah. She buries the time machine in 1954. She says bye to Egon, and then she gets killed by Noah.
Or the Hail Mary is the third world.
I mean, I still think there's a possibility of a third world. So that's the question: is that Claudia we see at the end a Claudia from the third world?
And then what if Martha and that tornado actually somehow the combinations of those two things that he was trying to kill the baby and
creates a third world.
She's in it.
And she's in it, and then she does some shit, and then she sends old Claudia to go confront Adam in that exact moment that she disappears.
Yeah, something like that.
That could be it. If I had to guess, I would say it's New World, old Claudia, but I don't think the third world has been created yet, but maybe she creates no, you know what? I take it back. I think that when Martha gets sucked into that clusterfuck between the two apocalypses, she gets sent to a third world, and then somehow she communicates with whatever Claudia lives there and says, you're gonna, at the same moment I disappear, you're gonna go confront Adam.
That could be a possibility. The other thing, according to Eva, she's dead. So you choose to be me, you're gonna get a cut on your face, and you defeat life. You go choose Adam, you get a tornado clusterfuck death.
But
Eva, she doesn't know. Did you ride through that tornado? You didn't.
Yeah, I think because they're split. So that Eva didn't experience any of that, just like Stranger Jonas didn't experience the shit that 2020 Jonas experienced because of the split.
But thinking now that your theory might be more right, because if Eva was to tell herself that if you choose Adam, you end up dead, how would she know that unless Claudia got that information back to her? She wasn't there.
Exactly. She didn't experience it, so how would she know that?
It has to either be new Claudia or it's the old Claudia, because the old Claudia, the way they film it, the way that this show is brilliant like this, the old Claudia went back and forth.
Because time's not linear, so we don't know the exact order of shit that she did, because she could have done all that shit and then got to 1954 as the last
and then got killed by Noah.
But yeah, I'm still saying that it's New World Claudia, and we're gonna get a scene, that same scene where she's laying there with a bullet wound in her head, and she comes to like, oh shit, I'm not dead.
And I think it's old Claudia.
You think it's old Claudia? So we'll find out.
I mean, the way they filmed it, like you're right, that's the only thing that kind of makes me iffy, because the way they filmed it looks like they showed the end of her arc, like the old Claudia. Like it's just, hey, this is a reminder, she got killed by Noah. And then that's why it's a big surprise that she's here. Because you guys don't know how the hell she got here.
Yeah. But only time will tell. We got one episode left in this whole show, so we're going to find out. And then also the thing, too, because we see the moment that, Liz has Charlotte, and then Liz is still keeps having Noah. Ever since that, like a year after Peter dies, she keeps having Noah describe paradise.
Yeah.
To kind of give her hope. And then we see a scene.
That
this
hurts.
Yeah, in the scene in I think that was 2040. No, it's 2041. That Charlotte gets abducted. Baby Charlotte gets abducted by adult Charlotte and Elizabeth. Now the question is, we saw a Polaroid of Noah, Liz, and baby Charlotte, which it seemed like it was in a different time period, not in the future. So is that?
Well, maybe,
How do you explain that?
Unless it was during like the daytime, maybe they found a good area where the weather was good because the pictures were taken in the woods.
Pictures taken during the day,
but it always looks dark there. It always looks like dark and muggy. And
we never had a scene in the daytime, at least not that I can remember.
Except for when I think the daytime when Jonas was there, when Jonas was hopping over the wall, but it still looked like dark and muggy.
Yeah, and like there was a romantic place to take a Polaroid. Is I guess my point.
But they could have.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll get an explanation. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But okay, so yeah, there's still that. I still kind of want to get closure on that. Now, the $1 million question that I think I can figure it out is who is H.G. Townhouse's granddaughter? Because you see that crazy ass scene of like he goes to the gravesite where his son, Merrick, his son, Sonia, his daughter-in-law, and then he actually named his granddaughter was named Charlotte. He didn't name her, of course. Merrick did, but his real granddaughter's name was actually named Charlotte, and he presumed dead. That's why he put that. What was it? A bunny with red thread. Yeah. Which I'm thinking maybe the red thread was like a tie into the whole Ariadne's thread, and that's what was used to knit that rabbit. But here's my thought, because we still have this mystery of the original townhouse trying to bring his wife Charlotte back from the dead, right? So what if...
Is it Charlotte or his granddaughter?
No, I'm talking about the original townhouse and his wife Charlotte. Okay. So I'm thinking, what if that Charlotte is H.G. Townhouse's granddaughter, and whoever took her, I'm not sure exactly who did it yet. Yeah. But whoever abducted his real granddaughter took her all the way back to the beginning.
We gotta assume it's Elizabeth and Charlotte.
We assume that was part of their mission.
They did a swap.
Yeah. So let's just assume it's Elizabeth and Charlotte. Take the original, like the real Charlotte from the accident scene and take that granddaughter all the way back to the beginning, which I'm assuming like the late 1700s, and she ages out and she becomes the original townhouse's wife.
Yeah, and that's the pocket watch. Because Charlotte took the pocket watch.
She did take the pocket watch.
And we see it with that old townhouse later on.
So that would make sense. And that means that H.G. Townhouse's granddaughter is also his great-grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah, his great-grandmother.
Charlotte took the pocket watch off the bed.
Because that would... Because they're doing that by the order of Adam. But...
Yeah.
And Adam... But I don't know. I feel like that's the case. Because I feel like that would kind of start the chain of reactions of the original townhouse trying to bring back somebody from the dead, and that kind of carries on, and the H.G. townhouse is trying to bring somebody back from the dead, and that's what sends him on his mission to build, like go to the bunker and build the prototype time machines.
Yeah, and then I'm wondering then, I guess, I would still feel like Ulrich and Hannah's baby in the New World is important.
Yeah, going back to that, I still think that's Egon's mom, going off of the theory that if Hannah and Ulrich's baby is Egon's mom, then that's important because Egon has to exist in order to pretty much be one of the parents of Claudia. And if new Claudia doesn't actually die in that scene, and she is the one that's confronting Adam at the end, then she is an integral part of this shit. And that would make more sense.
That's confusing. The only thing that's confusing about that is that Ulrich never got Hannah pregnant in the old world. It's the same genes, same bloodline to make Egon.
Well, yeah.
But
that is also true.
Because Eva said, you gotta protect your family tree, unless...
That's the only thing I'm going off of. What Eva said to New World Egon, you have to go and preserve your family tree.
Or maybe, because Eva has capabilities to go to both worlds. She has capabilities, because everyone has that golden spear that they travel with. Claudia did, Bartosz, so maybe Hannah is giving birth to twins. And it could be twin girls. One stays here.
And one goes in the New World, and that's how that Egon is created, and that Claudia.
Yep, and the other one gets put in the old world.
Yeah, I mean, we did predict that one of the Hannahs gives birth to twins, so maybe we weren't far off from that, and it is twins.
It's twins there.
It's twin girls, so yeah, one stays here, and one goes to the old world, and birds that Egon,
They're
and that...
technically same bloodline, so that would make Egon.
That could be possible, and that's some crazy shit. But yeah, I know we're kind of all over the place, and I'm pretty sure we missed a lot of shit. I'm trying to think if there's any other crazy bombshell that... Yeah, I think we touched it. But yeah, that's pretty much like everything we got out of this episode. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff we're missing. That's where you guys will come in. But yeah, I mean, this is easily probably like my top 3 best favorite episode in the entire show. Because it just kind of solidified this show's a masterpiece of how everything is just like clicking. We made that like analogy, like when you're putting the puzzle together, and then there's like a couple of those little missing pieces, and when you put those pieces in, it's like boom, voila, and the whole picture reveals itself. So it's crazy, and we still have the big shebang, the finale of everything, to see how all this ties up, and I can't wait. I still believe that there's hope, and the fact that it was Claudia that kept talking to Jonas about hope, and at some point, obviously, Jonas lost the hope and became Adam. But what if this Claudia comes back and there is hope and there is a third world? I feel like that would be a nice tie-in to the whole show.
They're almost talking to the audience too.
Exactly. Like, don't worry, guys. There's hope. There's hope. It's not just all darkness and whatever's happened. There's no hope for anybody. So I still have my hope. But this show's a masterpiece. I can't say it enough. Final thoughts, Glacier?
Yeah, final thoughts. Love the show. One of my easily top 3, top 2 episodes of this entire series. Can't wait to see the conclusion on everybody's storyline and see how they tie everything up. See if we get all our other questions answered. But yeah, even if they didn't have the next episode, this was the finale. It'd be tough because I'm like, oh, I want to know what happened to Martha, but it would make you theorize. It make you create your own endings, and it would still be one of the best, if not the best show I've ever seen. Can't wait for the last one, Dragon Certified. Yeah, I feel like we got everything that we wanted at the beginning of this episode. We said we wanted to see the transition from Stranger Jonas to Adam. We wanted to see how Martha got that scar on her face, which we got that. We got confirmation on who gave birth to Scarface.
Yeah, who gave birth to we got the origins of like how Celia came about, Agnes and Noah's parents. We got all that shit, and we're almost there, guys. We are almost there. I just want to see how this all completes. But yeah, I love the show. Dragon Certified. Fucking hit it. And there you have it, guys. Another one in the books. The real question is, what did you guys think in there in Dragon Land? Of course, any Easter eggs, let us have it. How was our theorizing? I mean, it seems like we did get some stuff right. So, leave it down below. And the season finale, the series finale, does it exceed and meet our expectations? We know it sticks to landing, but how much did you guys love it? Leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, and join the Dragon Squad. Check out other videos in the link descriptions down below. And thanks so much for checking us out. Until next time, we'll see you next time.